Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're heading to Ontario and we're exploring a rivalry that's been simmering for years. Niagara-on-the-Lake versus Prince Edward County. Now both promise amazing wine, great food, and picturesque scenery, but each one offers a totally different experience. I'm going to break down everything you need to know to decide which destination is perfect for your next getaway. If you've been to one or both, let me know which is your favorite in the comments below. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about the vibe. Niagara-on-the-Lake, often called the prettiest town in Ontario, has a polished, historic, and slightly more upscale feel. When I walk down Queen Street with its heritage buildings and meticulously kept gardens, I honestly feel like I've stepped back in time. It's got this established, almost reverent atmosphere, and the grandeur of the Shaw Festival Theatre really adds to that. Now over in Prince Edward County, it's a completely different story. The county, as it's known, is more laid back, rustic, and artsy. You'll find old renovated barns that have been converted into boutiques and wineries. The roads are a little more rural, and you get this general feeling of being completely away from it all. It has a definite island-like vibe, relaxed, a little more bohemian, and with a fun, experimental energy. So when should you go? My advice is it really depends on the kind of trip you're looking for. For Niagara-on-the-Lake, I think the sweet spots are late spring, around May and June, and autumn, in September and October. The weather is perfect, the summer crowds have thinned out, and the scenery is absolutely stunning, from spring blossoms to vibrant fall colors. You can still visit in the winter for a cozy, quiet escape, often with better hotel rates. I'd personally avoid the peak summer months of July and August. It gets hot, humid, and very, very crowded with tourists. As for Prince Edward County, summer is the peak season for a reason. If you want to experience the beaches at Sandbanks Provincial Park and enjoy the winery patios, this is the time to go. Late spring and autumn are also fantastic. You'll get fewer crowds, but can still enjoy the wineries and seasonal events. Like Niagara, winter in the county is much quieter and cozier for those who don't mind the cold. Okay, let's get into the main attractions for each spot. In Niagara-on-the-Lake, you are in prime wine country. The region has over 90 wineries, many with established tasting rooms and scenic tours, and you absolutely cannot leave without trying the famous ice wine. Beyond the vineyards, the Shaw Festival is a world-renowned theatre festival that's a must-see for theatre lovers. You can also explore the historic town centre, stroll along Queen's Royal Park, or visit Fort George for a dose of history. And of course, shopping on Queen Street is a classic experience. In Prince Edward County, I'm more drawn to the water. It's home to Sandbanks Provincial Park with its massive sand dunes and beaches. Perfect for a beach day. Wellington Beach is another beautiful scenic option. The wine scene here is a little younger and more experimental. They're famous for their Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, but they're always trying new things. There are also great breweries to explore, and the art and culture scene is thriving. I love browsing the independent art galleries and boutiques in towns like Picton and Wellington. The Millennium Trail is also a must for cyclists and hikers. Don't forget to check out the local shops and maybe even an alpaca farm. Both regions are foodie havens, but with different flavors. For Niagara-on-the-Lake, it's more about fine dining. I've had some fantastic meals at places like Treadwell Cuisine or Two Sisters Vineyards. There are also plenty of historic pubs and patios where you can get classic pub fare and local wine. The patio at Niagara-on-the-Lake Golf Club has some incredible waterfront views. Prince Edward County is all about the farm-to-table experience. I love that so many restaurants here focus on locally sourced ingredients. You can stop at the Wellington Farmers Market on Saturdays for local produce and treats. For more casual eats, you can grab pizza at Hank's Lonesome or tacos at La Condesa, and you absolutely cannot leave without trying the ice cream from Slicker's. Many wineries also have fantastic restaurants or food trucks on site. Where to stay will definitely set the tone for your trip. In Niagara-on-the-Lake, you can find elegant Victorian hotels like the Prince of Wales for a truly classic luxury experience. The town is also famous for its charming bed and breakfasts, which offer a really personal, cozy touch. Or, if you prefer being close to the parkway, you can stay at the Riverbend Inn and Vineyard. Prince Edward County, on the other hand, is known for its boutique hotels, such as the Drake Devonshire in Wellington. You can also find vineyard or farm stays and inns, like Huff Estates Inn and Winery, for a unique local experience. And with all the shoreline, there are plenty of lakeside cottage rentals and resorts, like Lake on the Mountain Resort, that offers stunning views. Okay, time for a quick recap of the pros and cons. For Niagara-on-the-Lake, the pros are definitely the elegant and manicured atmosphere, the world-class theater, and the huge selection of well-established wineries. Plus, you're just a short drive from Niagara Falls. The main cons are that it can get very crowded and expensive during peak season, and sometimes it feels a little bit like a tourist trap. Over in Prince Edward County, the biggest pros are the laid-back, rustic vibe, the stunning beaches at Sandbanks, and the vibrant creative arts and culinary scene. It's a great choice for families and outdoor activities. The cons are that it's a younger wine region, so not all wineries are as polished. Also, since it's more spread out, roads and services can be less accessible, especially in the winter. So, who should go to each? Choose Niagara-on-the-Lake if you're celebrating a special occasion or want a romantic high-end escape. You love historic settings, manicured gardens, and theater. You want a wide range of established top-tier wineries. You appreciate a walkable downtown area with easy access to shops and restaurants. Choose Prince Edward County if you want a more casual, rustic, and relaxed getaway. You love the beach, outdoor activities like cycling, and supporting local artists. You prefer a newer, more foodie and indie wine scene. You're looking for a family-friendly destination with lots of open space. No matter which you choose, you can't go wrong. They both offer an incredible Ontario getaway. Let me know in the comments which one you'd pick. Please consider subscribing to the channel for more content, and I'll see you next time.